criminally, they should be dealt with.
Yeah.
The second thing is that you can actually sue them civilly. So they'll get a criminal record, and to sue them civilly, you would get damages. Even if it was £1 as a compensatory amount to vindicate your hurt, your indignation, your embarrassment, humiliation. They can't put a figure on that, but I think that when men do what they're doing, when women do what they're doing, it's completely out of order, and there is no excuse for it. This isn't going to end well. Hear what I'm saying. This isn't going to end well. You may have the strength of character to keep going, but what happens on a day when you can't? Then what are they going to do then? They're all going to say, "Oh, well, it was just banter." Bullshit. That's not banter.
Yeah, and I've always said, I've said, if you feel I've triggered me, affected, go to the police or shut up. That I've always said that. Go to the police. Don't bully someone. Go to the police.
But look at the type of men that they are. Please look at the type of men that they are.
Yeah,
they are hardly gentlemen. They are ill-bred people. I loathe to say the word people. I have never seen adults going in on one another like they are.
Yeah.
And as you said the other day, that it's women that are supporting these men, largely.
Yeah. That's why I say what I say. And listen, at the end of the day, I apologise for what I said. I don't mean it, but however, I see it.
Who's keeping tabs? Who's keeping tabs? Today's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
Everybody has said the odd thing here and there, but to actually do what they do, they are targeting you. They are targeting you unreprehensibly. And that is an extremely dangerous thing to do. It is extremely dangerous. The dividing line that keeps you sane and that pushes you over the edge is thinner than the breadth of a hairline, of a hair. And nobody can say that, oh, she's strong or he's strong. They'll cope. We don't know whether they will cope every single day.
Yeah.
And because they see you as, when they smell blood, they all go in. And that's what they're doing. I think it is disgusting. And let me just take it back to nature. If you've ever watched wild dogs hunt, their circle's very large to begin with. And it's the females that hunt. And that circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller, tighter and tighter, until their prey has got nowhere to go. And like you say, you're on your own there. You've allowed us up here now. But up until this point, you've not called in anybody to speak on your behalf. And up until now, I don't know if anybody has spoken on your behalf. But I think it's absolutely vile to see people doing what they're doing to you. And I have no alliance to you or to any of those people. I'm looking at it from a purely humanitarian and moral-ish point of view. I can't even find the words.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And if you don't want to report them, I think that everybody here in your life, you've got 1.8 people. If everybody made a report to the police, the hate crime is gender-based. They are being slanderous. There is, what did I say just now? I'm so angry within myself right now to just watch this. So it's gender-based hate speech. It is malicious communication. The fact that they are herding people in to hate lives, specific, and let's call them what they are. Come in at 3:30 to Luke's live, and we can all have our say about Angie.
Yeah.
That in itself, and I think it's disgusting that TikTok, if you say that they know about this, it's disgusting that they haven't shut it down, quite frankly. They've already got blood on their hands. It's beyond a joke. It's now not a joke. To make comments about hurting your mother for £5,000 and admitting to it and saying it more than once, that's not funny. It's not that is not banter.
Yeah.
That is not banter.
Yeah.
You just need one unhinged person to say, I'll do it, or just to simply do it. You don't know who's out there. I think it's preposterous that I think that everybody that has got any grain of respect should actually be reporting this, because you wouldn't like it to be done to your friend. You wouldn't like it to be done to your daughter or your mother or your aunt or your cousin.
But they were holding
like
in Luna the other day when she was at this breaking point and visibly. But remember what Miss Red said, when you know, no matter who it is, that they're at breaking point, you shouldn't continue to troll
Step
them.
back. Correct.
This is it. Evil Queen.
So doesn't
exactly
Elusive not look like she's at the end of it, Heather?
Exactly.
So why are they still doing it?
They've gone at you, they've gone at her. Who's next?
This is exactly what I was going to say. They were moaning the other day saying that it wasn't right on Annette or Luna, whatever her name is. It wasn't right. It wasn't okay. People shouldn't be bullying her. And yet, look what's happening now.
You guys, if you don't like my opinion, have an opinion, but don't sit there saying you're going to do a hate live and have people in the boxes and you're going to do this and do that. And have 4 people in the boxes go at me. That's crazy. You just called me all the names under the sun, Luke.
The thing is, what Luke was trying to say was that you'd said, oh, you were going to do an awareness, so they were going to do it on you. But let me just explain the situation. You've got poor Angie cornered like a rat in a corner, you know what I mean? And she's thinking of a million different things to try and get out of this situation, you know, and whether she's trying to say, oh, well, I'll do an awareness, like she's trying to get you to stop, you know what I mean? You can see she's at the end of a tether, so... You know, it's just in stark contrast to what Red was saying about Annette only a couple of days ago, isn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't going to do any awareness or anything. Just saying it, just
saying things to try and like find a way to get them to stop. You know,
to
what
keep
I mean?
them, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, Angie, like, you didn't react to him at all yesterday. Like, you didn't react, so it's like, what can we do now to get out react? Do you know what I mean? Because he's only doing an awareness now because he's said that you've said something. But if he genuinely thought that you were concerned on the app, why was he not just going to do the awareness anyways? Why is it only because you've pissed him off now he's doing the awareness? Do you know what I mean?
Like No Face, I commented on his fringe, and that was all Alicia could pull. And he started saying he was going to make posters and stick them up all over the garages and my neighbourhood, and he was going to dox me address because I commented on his fringe. Like the pathetic. Do what you want, my loves. We laugh at you, and Elusive will get to the stage where she laughs at you again as well.
Yeah.
That man is so small-minded and so
Let him speak, he'll be his own undoing, Angie. Remember your golden rule, just let them speak, don't shout at him if he comes in. Just let him do his own unravelling.
Do you want him in the box, Angie?
Yeah, let's see what he has to say.
I'll let him in.
Angie, why are you allowed to sit in Canadian Angies and call me a nonce, yeah? Right?
When was
But when
that?
I go back in on you, you did call me a nonce. You didn't.
No, I didn't.
When did she do
You never
that?
called me a nonce.
No. You called me.
No, never called you a nonce, Angie.
Yes,
So do you feel that I went in on you
Yes, you
yesterday on
have.
my FYP,
Yes, you
Angie?
have. Do you think it's appropriate to have 3 men keep going? You've been going at me for like what, 2 days now?
Do you feel it's appropriate? Do you
Then
feel
why
it's
don't-
appropriate?
okay, if
Okay,
that's
I'll let you
possible-
talk. I'll let you talk. I'll let
Okay,
you
if
talk
that's
then.
the case, Luke, why don't you just have an opinion? Why do you have to sit there with 3 grown men and say, I'm going to have people in the boxes? What's it to do with other people? Go at me yourself. There's just me and you here, right? Just me and you. Let's
Angie, multiple
now.
times I told you to come in so me and you could have a discussion.
You haven't
Yeah?
stopped talking on me.
You
You
this
haven't stopped
morning were
dragging me over
laughing
this
your head off,
down this
saying you were going to do an awareness page on me, adjusting myself. Yes or no?
Luke, you haven't stopped talking about this video.
Angie, did I go in on? Did I show a video of you yesterday doing anything to yourself? Did I show a video, me?
Yes, you did actually.
Right, you're a liar.
Yes,
You're a
you
liar.
did.
You can't.
You did, Luke. You've dragged me. Oh, he's gone. You've dragged me across this app for 3 days.
He was in the box, wasn't he, while Red was doing it? You know, when Red done that whole hit on your live.
Yeah, you in
He
the
was
box.
tapping in, yeah.
Yeah.
They're all jumping in the boxes like Red and all that. I've just been camping, yeah, with Corey and Chippy and everybody. So they're sitting in boxes doing it, so they're not physically live, you know, but they're still doing this behind the scenes. And as soon as somebody said you'd started to cry, dropped Miss Red, she dropped, Corey dropped, they all dropped. Because they're trying to save face, but they're the ones doing this and everyone can see it. You don't think that everyone can see
Hey,
exactly that?
Santos Amos live talking on.
What are they call us another side of TikTok, but what are we doing? Are we saying we're going to make posters? Are we saying that, you know,
Absolutely
you're
not.
messing with yourselves on live? Are we talking about children? No, it's all you.
Exactly that. You haven't. Miss Red's language yesterday, calling Evil Queen a fucking bitch. Where does that come from?
Said I liked her eyelashes and her lips.
Where does
and
that come
cardigan.
from?
And she started going, piss off you, this, that, and the other. It's like, wow, calm
Exactly.
down.
You know what happens when you lie down with dogs' hair? You get fleas.
Yeah, I made
and,
the past
and
and I've
her
stuck
behavior
inside her.
has become as abhorrent as the men. And they're all going to gather around her now and stroke her head and wipe her
Yeah,
forehead.
honestly, the way to take the power away is just to laugh at them. Honestly, like laugh at her. It's only because they're getting some type of reaction. You know what I mean? Why do you think they're leaving me alone to a degree? Because I'm just laughing at them these days. They're hilarious. Dox me a dress, make as many posters as you want. We'll have all the free advertising.
Horrible.
You know what I mean? They're just pathetic, and then they can't cry. Then you see, because I'm not even giving them the reaction that they want. I'm just going, oh my god, when they're saying all these things, so that everyone can see it's them.
Yeah.
Who keeps mentioning children?
No,
Not one of you sitting in the box.
Yeah, there was
Not one of you.
And with regards to me, there was a pact made almost a month ago.
Yes.
They never even reference anything to do with anything like that, and I haven't done. And Miss Red and Luke have repeatedly done it
Constantly.
every day. Corey's done it every day.
Constantly.
We haven't.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's even mentioned, like, any children. It was like Luke keeps on repeating it. Yeah, he's mentioning Cage, he's mentioning Tilly. It's him that keeps bringing it up
Yeah,
all the
there was
time.
a comment
Red.
made in my comments that I never even seen because I've got moderators who moderate the chat. Fluffy Polar Bear muted the comment because they only had the mute button, and I never seen it. And then he starts screenshotting the comments, going, "Look at this, look
Yes.
at this," and it's nothing to do with me. I never seen it. You know, stop trying to make demands over me and what I should have blocked out my chat in there anyway. But it was taken care of, and he told everyone it wasn't. He's such a liar.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm better now.
Let's ask Luke, do you see every single one of your comments while you're live for the entirety of your live, Luke the Judge? Do you see them all? Well, my moderator dealt with it and muted the person out of the live because that's the only power that they had, because there's only select people who've got the block button. So they could have actually been blocked as well by one of the other mods. So, but you try to say it's something to do with me and, oh, you've got to look at the creator. Okay, well, let's watch your comments and start isolating people who are being vile about Elusive and me. Like, he's going on about bringing the audience into it now. Anyone who's seen making we're going to get your Facebooks, we're going to do this.
Yes.
That's what they're saying. Like, so on this side of TikTok, do you see us saying any of those things any longer? No.
No, we have our opinions. It's just us. We don't have other people next to us. We don't put people in the boxes. I just do my FYP.
It's
So
fine
just
to have
being-
opinions, but when they become personal and they start body shaming and they start going for characteristics and personality, etc., from a personal point of view, I think that's that's reaching a bit too far.
He can't go on doing an awareness because you said something that's pissed him off. If he really thinks you're some type of danger, then he should have been doing the awareness anyways, not just because you've pissed him off.
But that's
Exactly.
bullying.
Valid
That's
Well
bullying.
said.
It's just like No Face. You mention me again, I'm gonna drive the length and breadth of the country and put posters up. Well, it'll be done to you as well. So make no mistakes about it, you know. So the
But they
weirdos,
can't.
and then they cry when it happens to them. When Donna's face goes up all over Grimsby, and Luke's goes up all over his stupid little fucking heathen wherever he lives, Heaver fucking castle. When we stick them all over there, and they won't be so incorrigible about it then, will they? You know what I mean? You had Luke going, "Oh, certain creators getting posters made about them." Well, you'll all have posters made about you. My evil army's massive. I don't even have to lift a finger. You plebs.
Yeah.
Can I-
You're talking about Cam 2, but they came to us.
Exactly, it's nothing to do with Cam 2. Alex Brigham, Cam's 2's you, morning, noon and night. You've got No Face being Cam 2 and you this morning. You've got all of them doing it to you. We don't give a shit though about these Cam 2's. They
not
give
bothered.
a shit.
Yeah, and I'm not bothered.
They can't expect us to have a problem with Cam 2 and if we haven't got one. So you Cam 2 us back. Go live at fucking 8 o'clock every night and Cam 2. No one gives us stuff. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean we don't. That's just like saying, oh, Miss Red likes ham, so we've all got to like ham. I don't think so, you bitch. I like chicken and tuna.
And they can't sit in and help Annette out and then be, oh, this is bullying. It just isn't.
You can see the Lucifer's on the ground.
You know what I mean? Where's it going to end?
I said it right yesterday. It's like being sexually assaulted verbally, you know what I mean? They're telling her she's done things and she's thought things and she's had orgasms and all that on live. It's highly disgusting and sick. And they say we're sick. Well, what have we been saying? You know what I mean? I've said nothing. I've only got back 2 days ago. And I've been attacked left, right and centre.
Since you've hit the ground. God.
Yeah, I
They
haven't
are
even said a
disgusting.
word, and I'm just sitting back laughing at them because they've got no clips of me saying anything bad about them, apart from watching the Cam 2s and just chatting about the FYP.
So they're
Isolate your Angie by like doxing like my number like on his story. Like I've been doxing loads of times. Corey, I had fun with people who was calling us yesterday, so that totally backfired.
That's what I mean. Are
So-
any of us phoning them up on live or phoning the friends or giving the numbers
Exactly.
out or any of those things? No, we're not.
and
Angie.
Liz, that did totally backfire yesterday with them. Last night with the calls, it totally did backfire. And the thing is, the joke's on them, and they don't even realise it. How funny is that? But they can't.
No
sit
one gives
there.
a shit about dressing up about of people. And this is the difference between your mentality. That woman in the chat and all of you go, but you've dressed up and you've. No, we're talking about printing posters off with people's photographs on, plastering them around, accusing them of all kinds of nonsense that doesn't exist. For a start, we've got fucking Delusive getting told she's having orgasms on live when she never. That's sick. She's a 50-year-old woman. You know what I mean? You're saying she's touching herself on live and all that. So there's the difference. Dressing up and having fun and messing on an entertainment app is highly different to saying all these things and doing all these things. But
And
I
listen,
love
you
just
can't,
sitting back now because they've got nothing to go, well, look what she said. Because I'm not saying none. Blah, 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 blah.
And listen,
You should go the
can't-
same
they
way,
can't-
Angie.
They can't all sit there and say that it wasn't fair on Annette for being bullied and all of that crap. Well, the same goes for Ange. It's not fair on Ange. So it
Exactly.
works both ways. If you want to say that Annette being bullying was not okay, and it really,
But
and
Annette
it's
came
not
on for
good
1
mental
day
health.
crying. Delusion's been like this for 2 days now, and she's been attacked about the same thing for 2 days.
Yep. You can't come on and say, oh, her mental health matters, so please don't go for her. Yet
No one
2 days
cares
later, you're
about
now doing
ripping
the same
locks.
to
Call
Angie.
us Concord nose, call us hairlines. We don't give a fuck about all of that. These plebs in the chat, that's fucking play school to all of us. We've been around the block for 5 years. You may be a snowflake in the chat, but you mentioned Miss Red's lips. Well, she shouldn't blow them up to the size of a baboon's arsehole then, shouldn't she? And then we wouldn't comment on them. She comments on all characteristics about me. We're not talking about that. We're talking about serious sexual crimes here that are being said about Delusive Angie.
Yeah.
Angie,
Definitely.
Yeah.
We all know
I
that
don't
Angie
know if-
wasn't doing anything on that video. We all know anybody was
Is
censored.
she getting her
like,
lips
you-
done
you
and expecting
shut
no
up.
one to comment on them? You'd think you'd want people to comment on your fucking big fat balloon lips if you've had them done to that size. What did you think was going to happen?
Angie, you know, I don't know if any of you heard this. I was watching Miss Red's live one day, and she was talking about your clapper, and she actually said her words were, "Oh, I must admit, I got off on it."
Yeah.
Now,
Did she really?
yes, she did.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
what's got into her. I really don't. It's
Yes. That's okay, though. Or is it just banter?
Well, it's okay to bully. It's okay to bully Ange, but it's not okay to bully everybody else.
It's like
Make
the
that make
P1.
sense.
She's continuously jumping in boxes, going on about Angie's clapper. Like it's just she's
She's
just got this
so
weird
pathetic,
obsession.
Pearl. Let's rename her Pathetic Pearl. She's so sad. What a sad old
It is
bitch.
sad.
What
She's
a
desperate to
sad
get
old,
involved in
dried up,
drama.
wrinkled up old prune she is. No one cares about you. Piss off, you bitch.
Anyway, Ange, you've got a load of us behind you, so just you've got us all, okay?
yeah, I appreciate it,
You
honestly.
know, we're all here for you. But I'm going to drop down.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you,
Hey,
Angie.
Angie.
Stay
Was an
strong.
absolute failure on this app. She came on here. Remember when she first come on Delusive? Think back when she was sitting trying to do the leaderboard and she was representing and all that type of stuff. And it failed for her and she's back flipping burgers, making shit all on this app. She tried to get out of a burger flipper lifestyle and tried to do TikTok full time, but no one gives a fuck about a racist old granny like you.
Yeah, she tries her best to insert herself in the drama. Like she's so desperate. She's always in
The Brett,
boxes.
she's just a Brett boy, that's all. Oh, we have to hear from Auntie P. Oh, God, because we really need to hear from an out-and-out convicted racist, don't we?
Angie, I'm just going to say really, really, really quick. I'm going through something at the moment and I can see the pain in your eyes. They should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. The EQ Army have got you, the Z Hive have got you, and of course your amazing cult have you. Okay? So keep thinking that. We all have you. We don't believe any of it's true. You're good. Sending love to you. I'm going to drop down.
Oh, thanks, Manic. No, I'm fine now. I'm fine. I just got
Yeah,
it up to
good girl. Yeah, don't worry about them.
Go on, girl, I'm going to drop down and get in the bath. Give them hell, Delusive. Fuck them all. Laugh at them.
Yeah. Thanks.
See you later, babe. Bye, bye, bye.
Sorry, guys. I'm better. And what was I doing? FYP.
Are you doing FYP?
Huh?
Are you doing FYP?
Yeah, 'cause I'm gonna go to sleep later, when I so
Yeah. Okay, then I'll jump out the box then.
I'll be tired.
See you in a bit, Ange.
See you later. Thanks, Ed. All right. Thanks, everybody. So, turn on. Oh, someone's coming me. Okay. Should we get on with the FYP? Yeah, I'm just. You know what? I'm tired as well. Yeah, I haven't gone to bed, have I? Right. Let's get on with this. Yeah, we're going to start with. Oh my God, there's how many parts of this? Oh. Chippy. Okay. Can you see it? I can't be bothered doing FYP, you know. I might just play a few videos and give up and just go to bed, man. Oh. Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune.
Here's BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Yeah, all this afternoon. Thank you, Donna. Alexa, stop. Well, good morning, guys. We're going to do the FYP a little bit early because I'm going to be in bed this afternoon. I'm really tired. So that's probably haven't helped. I'm probably really emotional today. So, yeah, get some sleep. So anyway, let's start with the FYP. It's already 11:06, guys. Thank you all for the gifts. Appreciate it. Thank you, Tina. Right, it's what we got. Chippy's live, still talking on Angie. Yesterday.
For what?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Sorry for that. Do you know what I'm going to say to you all now, right? I'm going to say to you all, just so you all know, right? When this one that we're looking at, when this one, it should be set to 18 plus, it should be, it normally is. But thingy has just updated, so I didn't actually check, so it's possible it might not be. But this one, right, today, when she's getting all aggravated and affected and has a lot to say, yeah? I'm going to tell you right now, to save you any time, to save you wasting your time, I do not care personally what you've got to say, okay? You're only affecting yourself, because I am not affected by you, okay? Just so you know.
Doesn't matter if I report to the police.
And we know what's coming.
When you knock at that door, that's for me, love.
Yeah, she will knock on the door. She'll scream at mental health.
Knock,
But
knock.
remember, she doesn't care about traumas. She doesn't care about mental health. She doesn't care about DV.
There's nothing to do with you. Even if I don't, I mean I do, but even if I don't, that's still an opinion. It'll still be classed as opinion. There's a lot of people that don't recognise mental health. My mum don't recognise mental health. She'll say snap out of it. You know, damn, it's an opinion. You know?
She doesn't care about any of that. So when she's screaming my mental health, she said she doesn't care. Nobody else should have to care about hers. Works two ways.
There's a difference though. When people know what I'm about, they don't have to watch me if you're triggered or affected. But people do tend to watch me anyway, even though they do feel that way. So it's like you're triggering your own mental health. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know if we can be bothered doing
Yeah, the red wine will be waiting.
I've only got a few videos to play.
Well, she wanted the ambulance last night. She wanted people to call the doctors, the ambulance, or whatever last night, didn't she? So she was going to waste time yesterday with that bullshit panic attack thing that she was doing. Because while she's doing a panic attack, she's looking at a screen to see what people are saying on that screen. Okay? So I'm calling it fake. You were faking it for drama.
Pills and potion.
And the next few weeks she was in you and something
Did they actually phone him?
Saying what's something new?
And she sent it away. So there you go. It was all fit. It was all fit. It was all for the camera. If you watch the video of when she was doing it, she was actually looking at the camera. Her eyes were fixed on that camera, on that phone, to see what people were saying or whatever. It was fake as hell. Fake as hell.
Yeah, but this is someone that also says that he's leaving the app because of his mental health. You know what I mean? Next minute he's back the next day.
Again.
Oh, Angie, they got green apple tango in the phone.
Yeah, Levi, people want to see something different in the next few weeks.
For what? Who?
She's going to report everybody.
Bye, Lisa, thank you. Happy.
Oh, we've seen this. We've seen this.
You know, I'm nothing wrong with being GAY. Don't get me wrong. But
oh, she's saying she's GAY now, is she? All right.
You know, people are going to see this. People were saying that apparently in that live that me and Lynn's been doing things together. I'm not going to watch
From
that.
Ghost.
This is day 2. What Angie's singing? What do you mean? Have I played that?
Please, Schwein.
You've been framed. Yeah, if she'd have handed this into you being framed, she'd have been given £250.
Hey then.
Right, Miles, have you done no scream record?
I'm not watching that. Tuesday, day 3, I imagine.
She even did it to a mate, Charlie Perry, when he thinged, and a couple of times he were getting like 600, 700 people in his life.
No, it's just because people have got so much to say about me. Don't get a platform talking on me. Get your own content. If you're going to sit there thinking, okay, this is going to get me views, and I'm going to drag this person all over the app, then of course I'm going to have something to say about it.
We're holding controversial shit going on, yeah, on purpose. She hated it. She even sent me a message to ask me if I wanted her viewers in my life to boost mine against his. And I've shown the evidence already, a long time ago, the message. But you did. Angie has that money. I'm not saying that word.
I pay taxes. You don't.
You don't pay tax. You were moaning that you can't pay tax.
Yeah, but I do pay it.
You sit in your bedroom.
Yep.
What tax do you pay again?
Yeah, definitely.
She said she had a big tax bill.
I think Angie, I'm going to have to drop.
I don't care if I've given up 10 times to them. I don't care.
I think I've got an echo, Angie. I'm going to have to drop.
Do you know what? In all truth, Gracie, you've got to out tuna tax. Your tax bill comes to the tuna of 3 fish fingers. What a load of codswallop! I can't breathe. Stop. I have to snort to breathe.
Funny.
Fucking hell.
I will only be in
It's
the
like
chat
children.
if you need anything.
Yeah. I know, it's not
It was a
funny.
video of Alicia. What video was it?
When she's in court, I hope the judge doesn't slip up and go, can you walk over there to the ad hoc? Get in the ad hoc. Do you like peas with that? Is that it? You're boring me now. See you,
I love this one. Wait a minute, I've got to watch that one. Give me a sec. That one I love. That was hilarious.
Constantly.
Where's it gone?
She even did it to a mate, Charlie. Charlie
forward
Berry.
it.
When he
That was hilarious.
thinged in it. Your tax bill comes to the.
Where is it?
It was a video of Alicia. What video was
He's with that.
I love this video. I find this hilarious.
This is this morning.
Is that this video?
She got up.
I find this video funny.
Fuck.
What are they purpose for? I got purpose for what? Purpose for nothing. They're saying goddamn the truth. What am I got the truth for? Piss off. Red broken fucking with snow fucking waste snow face in here.
Oh, God, I admit that.
Hornswagglers, horse thieves, bulldogs, train robbers, bank robbers, ass kickers, shit kickers, and Methodists.
Fucking go back, crawl back in your cock and fucking little crab and crock of yours. Why the crab? I've never said anything. I said fucking nothing.
I'm gonna have to leave that out after.
She just got out of my bed, woke up, stretched. That kind of thing.
Bush scratcher trials. When does that come back on TV?
I just was something on Simon.
No, she caught Miss Red's husband in her mouth. I'm not gonna say it.
Timon.
If she gets a Chinese for takeaway tonight, then I'm going to start questioning what's going on.
Timon, yes. What is happening? That doesn't sound Simon. Simon. Doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. What's the name of the word? It doesn't sound right now. It doesn't sound right.
What the fuck? What's this one?
I've got a
No, I didn't mean to play that one. I didn't mean to play that one, sorry.
You are wise, you listen to me.
I didn't mean to play that one. That's linked.
Anyway.
Like a zoo.
So, you're going to come in time and... It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like because someone come and change that word.
This was this morning, I think. I'd quit this app if it was me. I don't come here.
Come in the next 5 minutes. I'm going to cause.
I nearly had a blind. You remember that blind date? Remember that date? Someone said to me, they refer constantly. She even did it.
Who's the funniest person?
God.
Right,
we'll go across it. Right, well, let's just play a bit to see you. Canadians reacts to Bori and says people need to stop talking and actually do it when it comes to reporting Corey for doxing.
Whoever has files is dangerous. So he has just said right now that Corey is dangerous. He has files.
All the FBI
Corey's
files.
dangerous, guys. Plus, he called him a predator. We just heard it. Called him a pred. So now he called him a pred. And he's dangerous because he has files on his phone. Like, literally has the little file, fucking little folders. My fucking files are on FYP, my friend. Just go searching for them. YouTube, FYP. Anybody can go find them. Sorry, Haley.
Now falling out and you're saying there's loads of files on Corey.
Do you watch the FYP? Does he watch the FYP? You can go back a year, you can go on YouTube, you can go on wherever you want. Yeah, there is lots of stuff on Corey. Tons. We just saw one with Zach and Corey. We just saw one where you called him a pred. There's tons all over the FYP. You don't have to have little files like he does, file folders on your phone. So you're saying he's dangerous. Predator, got it, and dangerous. Okay, that's what he's called Corey so far.
I think people need to remember that no one is triggered on the set. Everyone's doing it for platform, for views. They don't care. It's like 1 minute you're calling someone, well, that name or whatever it may be, and the next minute you're friends with them because you're wanting a platform. You want the views. So your morals go out the window. No one has morals on there, really. Oh. Why can't I start that?
Did we lose Haley in her computer? Or her screen? I love how these people think that everyone's dumb. That listen, I don't know how long you guys have been on this app. People have been on here for 3 years, 4 years, 5, I don't know. Or people have just landed here and you don't know what these people are all about. Well, you're going to find out every day.
Yeah, we don't mind salt and pepper, guys.
Yeah, that's fine, guys. Get me into the screen recorder and I'll get her banned now.
I've got another 4 accounts after this.
That's okay, we're going to get you banned every time you
I don't know
tell people to go and do it.
Doing it, really, because we're only going to go back in.
That's fine, Angela. I don't get banana though, darling. You do. I don't. Raven sent her a gorilla just as she got banned. Oh, ouch.
It was more to draw my statement. I want you to stop doxing my stuff and my family. That's what I said.
It hasn't stopped. That's not what you said in the slightest.
That was what I said.
Stick to facts, please, Angela. Stop lying.
I said I withdraw my statement. I just want it to stop. That's what I said.
Stop doxing my info and talking on my family. What info have I doxed of yours other than your address? There's 2 Raven Reds on the app. Is there? Which one is my Raven?
What I'm saying is, I will show that to the police to say, listen, I don't want to go down this road. I've sent him a message. I've just told him to stop doxing.
No, I'm not going to. I'm keeping my police complaint on you forever and ever. Amen. Thank you, Ferry.
But however, I just thought I just would give him that last chance. Yeah, exactly. He went to
Guys, I'm just gonna. Can I just say something? Everyone's saying go to the police, go to the police. What you do, honestly, like you guys have to stop talking and actually do it. You get the recordings where he's doxing people. You send them directly to TikTok. You write down what he's doing because they don't allow doxing on TikTok. You take the screen recordings. You can upload, I think it's 3 or 4 screen recordings. You write a description of what he's doing. And you send them in. And that's the only way that he can get an IP ban fucking on his thing, and then he's gone. Or he's going to get a warning to stop. So everyone's saying, go to the police, what are the police going to do? Nothing. They're going to tell you to get off the app. He continues to dox, find the screen recordings, get the screen recordings, send them in.
Thank you, Jay. You can actually be arrested for doxing because it does fall under harassment. You know, forget the word doxing. It does fall under harassment, and you can get arrested for it, especially if you've done it more than once. You know what I mean? Because, well, you're doing it for a reason, aren't you? And that's to cause harm and distress on that person. No other reason.
The TikTok of him doxing over and
people
over.
Need to listen. I'm not saying people should go. This is up to you. What people do, whether they go to the police about me, this person, that person. That's entirely up to you. But I never think it's a waste of police time. You know what I mean? Because that's what they're there for. Okay. The police do take things seriously on social media. They really do. And people, they keep saying they're not going to do shit. They're not going to do shit. They will. They will. It depends what it is, really. You know what I mean? I mean, I've seen some people go to the police over stupid things, and then they wonder why the police didn't do anything. Well, I wouldn't go to the police about that. So it really depends what it is that you've gone to the police about. How do you contact TikTok? You can. There's an email. Oh no, isn't it like you just go on to report? So you go into settings, and I think it's report, and there's a little chat. So I think there's a little chat box. You click on that, and then I think you just report what you want to report. Yeah, see, the thing is, TikTok really don't do anything, though. They keep saying they do. They don't allow this on their platform, but obviously they do, because the AI should be picking it up, right? So why aren't they picking up for what Corey is doing? And that's probably because he's maybe who his manager is. I don't know. He says he's got a manager. I don't know whether that's true or not. But maybe it's who he has got as a manager, because I find it very, very fishy as why none of these get banned, you know, and they are doing the worst, and I'm getting banned every 5 minutes.
Tons of them, and they're not on files. They're all over the internet. They're all over TikTok. Send them in. Take the half an hour. Get the videos and send them in where he's literally doxing phone numbers and addresses, because they can't do it. It's in the guidelines. And that's the only way he's going to stop.
True, Lucky.
Because no one wants to sink to doxing his family or going, they're innocent, they're not on the app, they don't do anything. But
listen,
this guy can't continue.
You don't think that TikTok know what he's doing? You know, we're on the drama side, right? You get, what, 2K in his room? You don't think they know? You don't think they go looking and seeing what people are doing? Of course they do. They know what he's doing. But they turn a blind eye to it.
He's doing what he's doing. And the only way you're going to do it is to go through to TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. So stop saying, send it to Ofcom.
So they probably check his earnings. You know, they probably check his earnings and, okay, we make some money on it. So they don't care. The people you need to go to is Ofcom. Yeah, and take it even further beyond TikTok. You know, and obviously the more messages Ofcom get, you know, depending on what it is, really. You don't want to just overthink petty or anything silly, but the amount, you know, then they have to investigate.
Whatever it is.
Because they are, you know, that's why they've also changed their rules. Because I did look into it, actually, and because they are getting very tough on social media, you know, due to bullying, doxing, all that kind of thing, you know.
Send all the proof in, upload the screen recordings, and just sit back and wait. Might take a month, 2 months until he stops, or they're gonna ban him. His phone, and there was files of delusive. He said it himself.
Yeah, like I said, listen, I don't know. Can I ask you a question? Does TikTok do anything when you report it? I'm not talking about when you know, REPRTI live, but if you was to hand any videos in or doxing, I don't know if anyone's done any of that. Does it work? There's the answer. No, it doesn't. So that's on TikTok. That's the responsibility as a, you know, because they own TikTok, right? So what you have to do is take it beyond TikTok, take it further, and that's to Ofcom. And if they don't do anything, I don't know how it works. I think you can maybe take it further than that. I don't know. But, yeah, and they will investigate the more, you know, complaints they get. So just to let you know, don't think you should just take it. Yeah, okay, I'm being a bit of a hypocrite now, but you know what I mean. It's good. You can give the advice, but sometimes you can't take your own advice, right? But, you know, if you are going through anything on TikTok, not talking about anything petty or anything like that, and it's quite major, report it to Ofcom. That's the place you want to be, because TikTok are turning a blind eye to a lot of things on here.
accuse people.
And it's their responsibility, you know. They, you know, their responsibility as a social media platform. Lisa, the thing is, this is where you don't understand the law. Lisa, you can have an opinion. So if I have an opinion, say, for example, DV, that might be a horrible opinion to you. You might think, oh my God, she's vile. But however, it's an opinion. Yeah? I don't have to believe anyone's trauma on social media. Just like if you were to go to court and they have you got a defense team and everything else, they're not going to, you know, they're going to rip your story apart. You know, unfortunately, that's how it works. But I don't have to believe you. That's my opinion. A lot of the things I say are opinions. Listen, I probably have crossed the line a few times. I'm not saying I haven't. I probably have. Absolutely. But some things are considered just that. And if you want to come back at me, come back at me. But why have you got, you know, 4 men to have, you know, to go back at one woman? You got to remember, you're saying I'm doing something actual. You get what I'm saying? And like EQ said, I'm a 50-year-old woman. I've got family on TikTok. You're saying I'm doing things. It's degrading. It's humiliating. People can actually unalive from such accusations as that. You know, it's quite a serious accusation. And I don't care what anyone says. Thank you, Paula. You know, it's degrading me. You know? And listen, you might say I degrade people. Absolutely I have. I've said, you fat. But if people say it to me, I'm going to say it back to them. If they're trolling me, I'm going to say, oh, get out, blocked. You know, that's not a crime, though. You know what I mean? It's not, you know. And, you know, if someone says something about my weight, I'm going to probably say it back. If they call me the worst, which I have been called, a pedlo, I'm going to go low. Because you can't get lower than that. You know, I'm going to go back. But you only see the action. I mean, sorry, you only see my reaction. You don't actually see what's happened for me to react. You know, when I see women supporting bad behavior, you know, men that are doing that, you know, yes, I react. And I apologise for that. I shouldn't. I can't help it. You know what I'm like. And I react. But I don't call out specific people, women. I don't say it's you. You know what I mean? I don't do that. I just say it's just a reaction. I've got my point now. Forgot where I was going with this. Where was I going with this? Yeah. Oh, no, I forgot where I was going. Where was I going? Oh, yeah, talking about, about the, yeah. See, that's completely different. Do you know what I mean? Saying something like that. Because obviously I was not doing that. And you've got live after live after live after live. Now, you could have someone like Luke that does the same thing, for example, but he won't be spoke on because, well, we like Luke. We're not triggered by Luke. We like Luke, but we're going to drag Angie because I don't like her. Thank you, Joey, so all I like to do is call out hypocrisy. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I'm an angel. I've said things, I've done things, absolutely. However, so have they. And let's not, thank you, Flo. So let's not pretend that they haven't, you know? And thank you. And I think you can come at someone in a different way than saying I'm going to go do a live and have everyone in my box. You know, I assume to talk on that, you know, well, what everyone's talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to not react, isn't it, though? People always say, don't react. Oh, God. How difficult is that, though? Always, it's a comfort thing. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Linz, how's it going? But, you know, we don't call people, we don't dox people. Listen, I did what I did with Miss Red because of what she allowed on the platform, you know? I just feel that everyone's doxing my address. It's not one, it's everyone. It's going on this platform, that platform. It's going in everyone's platform. Do it to Miss Red. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? I don't usually do any of that, apart from that one time. But I don't do the doxing. I don't phone people and, you know, like Lynn's got a call, Smile's got a call. We don't do any of that. We don't put up phone calls and messages and, you know, we keep it on the app. Yes, I've said things. Some of them might be malicious communications. Go to the police. Off you go. I really don't care, to be honest. You know, but however, we don't do any of the things what they do, like go and send her a parcel to her house, go and send her some Do you know what I mean? Oh, mocking my hygiene constantly every day. And listen, I've said things, but I don't go on and bang on and on about the same thing every day. Because, harassment is more than like 2 times, right? So they're banging on the same thing over and over again. I might say one thing out of reaction and then it's done, you know? But, telling people to come to send things to my house is not acceptable. That's crossing the line. Yeah, you might not like my opinions, Luke, or what I've said, but you can come back at me with something else. Talk to me or shout at me, whatever. But telling your viewers to send me things to my house is crossing the line. You wouldn't like to be doxxed. You wouldn't like people sending things to your house. That is crossing the line. I live with someone. Luke lives with people. You just don't do that. There's other ways. What I'm saying, there's other ways of dealing with it, right? Even if it's court to court, say, I hate you, Kel, fine. But don't do that. So have I played this video? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, no, I haven't. Luke has a message for Linz. Oh, I want to hear this video.
Oh, where was that outrage when she made all these messages about me talking to a child about Zach? So she called me a nonce the other day. Linz, stop going in her box, mate, because you are making it worse for her. Delusive Angie accuses everyone of things.
But Luke, you've also called EQ that many times. And many times you've called her that.
This is embarrassing.
People hide behind what they are. So maybe they're hiding behind what they are. Maybe they didn't get their friends to choose. And regarding the messages, I'm not going to lie, I thought that was a little bit funny. It lasted 2 minutes. It wasn't prolonged, or it didn't go on and on and on. I never made them up. It was somebody else. Somebody came in my box and goes, "Here's these messages." I thought they were real at the time. I'm not going to lie, but I don't really go by messages as evidence, But Luke just went off on one and but they were just messages. It was just a bit of banter, to be honest. It lasted 5 minutes. It wasn't that deep.
They should have to have them checks before they start doing anything like that.
Yeah, but
Delusive Angie is not a victim of TikTok. I'm going to put it out there. Delusive Angie is not a victim of TikTok. She's never been bullied on TikTok. Delusive Angie gives as good as she gets.
Yeah, but I'm the most trolled on TikTok. I get the most trolls. I've got the most threats, the most doxing. It's only Angie, blame Angie. Most doxing, most everything. People think comes to my house. No one else gets that. No, I don't think other creators get things coming to the house all the time, or phone calls all the time, or doxing all the time on every platform. Do you know what I mean? It's become the norm just to dox me now. No.
She's never been bullied on TikTok. Delusive Angie gives as good as she gets. Okay? So do not listen to Delusive Angie go, everyone bullied me. No, Angie, you're the bully. You bullied everyone. If people don't bend your way like misread, the clapper video.
But the thing is, though, Luke, for no reason, you said everyone started saying it was an actual kind of thing, and it wasn't. You were in just Nana's box, Luke. You have got the videos, so you're not innocent, love.
Clapper video. What about Charlie? Yeah, she goes, Charlie didn't do it maliciously. Well, I think you'll find, Delusive Angie, because you're not that bright. I think you'll find that his mods came forward when his mods left him, and his mods said that he did record it maliciously, and they shared it. And people...
It's not against the law to record. As far as I know, could be wrong, but I don't think it's against the law to record.
You sit with and battle shared it. So hush your gums. Police are not going to do anything about your clapper. They're not going to do anything for misread. You are a 50-year-old woman. Take responsibility for you going onto a public platform and doing what you did on that clapper. You take responsibility for what you did. You did it. You embarrassed yourself. No one...
But women go to, they do strip. They strip. They go to bars and do that kind of thing. That's public. Still classed as RP, love. It is public, as, open to the public, right? Same as social media, no?
Else.
So it's true, sometimes people cover things up because they're scared of themselves getting revealed.
Yeah, because they're in public, they want to be made out as well. They're these good people who are protected.
Accuse people. Where was that?
What's this about? I don't know. Oh, right. This is Chippy doing something inappropriate. But I don't know if I should play it because it's quite inappropriate. Yeah, message me if you want to see it. If it's a little bit dark, I don't know if you could see it because it's quite small. But if you do, let me know.
I've been trying to...
You don't have a clue. You don't have a trademark or registered number for any logo. You guys, I'm getting through this FYP very quickly because I'm so tired.
They've been trying to do it and they're trying to move my logo
And
out
it
the
looks
way.
nice like that, doesn't it?
They've been trying to do it and they're trying to move my logo out of the way.
Oh. She's really pretty to that. I don't know what day it was, but she looks pretty there. What's this? Trademark sorry for the words Chelsea Lee Art. Is this true then? It focuses around artwork, and is this true that you can't use her name? It does not include videos of her online, like she seems to believe. So don't. Oh, right. Yeah, she did, didn't she? Yeah. Don't really know what this is about.
Listening.
EQ shows the video that this is a bit of a trigger, guys. So trigger warning, guys. This is why EQ got arrested, not EQ, sorry, CLA got arrested.
Shit, darling, I'll find out where she lives and I'll smash her in her face, darling. Trust me, I'll do it now. I'll do it now.
I'm going to get another ban, and I just got a feeling. If I do get another ban, guys, I'm not going to come back on because I'll probably be like, I'm going to go to sleep.
To show people. We'll find out who you are, sweetheart. This fucking brambles, darling. I'm going to find out who she is.
Yeah, guys, I've got to find this man. I forgot.